Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. We're back at Disneyland, and it's been 1 month since we've had a Disneyland Magic Key / annual pass. And we're going to tell you guys what it's been like, what to expect, and how we're feeling about it.
Yeah, we figured we'd give you a little bit of insight. A lot of you are messaging us like, what is it like to have a Magic Key / annual pass? What is it like to have one right now? It is different from the old annual pass program.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kind of share with you like our thoughts and feelings about it, how the reservations have gone, maybe talk a little bit about parking.
Yeah.
We're gonna just kind of go over it with you and share our night with you here at Disneyland while we do so, instead of just kind of sitting there talking about it. We figured we'd have some fun at Disneyland while we go and talk about our Magic Key experience so far.
Exactly, because that's what it's all about, is having access to the park again, as much as possible for us anyways, and enjoying the park because it gives you the key to the kingdom.
Yes.
And we're going to go have fun in the kingdom right now, so let's go.
And for those of you wondering what the Magic Key, what the annual pass-ish type program is that we're referring to, if you have any questions about pricing, anything like that, we are going to link the actual Disneyland website with all that information in the description box below. That way you have a little bit of a better understanding of what we're talking about as we give you our review tonight.
All right, so we made our way over to Tomorrowland. We're next to the Matterhorn. Behind us is Galactic Grill, where we're gonna pick up something sweet to eat. Darth by Chocolate, if you know, or if you don't know, it's one of the best things you can get here at Galactic Grill, but you gotta get it early because they do sell out.
Yeah, usually if it's like after 6, your chances of getting them are very slim to none.
Yeah.
Sometimes they sell it even quicker. So we placed a mobile order, and while we wait for that to be done, we figured we'd kind of cover the first topic that we get asked about all the time, and that is parking. Where do I park? Where do I go?
Yeah.
It's changed a lot from pre-pandemic days.
Yeah, which is why we get the question a lot, because everybody knows that, well, and if you don't know, there's no trams operating right now from the Mickey and Friends parking, which is usually what we prefer. It's a covered structure, multi-level. You've got Pixar Pals, you've got Mickey and Friends all in one out there kind of on the other side of downtown Disney. That was always our preferred means of parking, and,
it really was,
and the shuttle in and the tram, or so to speak.
It was nice. It was really easy. You were able to just get on the tram, come on down. Sometimes there was a little bit of a wait for the tram, don't get me wrong, but it was still very efficient. There was always a tram coming. I think you probably didn't wait longer than like 15 minutes. You also did have the option to walk through downtown Disney, which was great.
But that option is no longer available at the moment. There are no trams right now. They have basically, I would say it's close to a mile walk, give or take. I'm not sure if it's a full mile, but it sure feels like it. So if you park at Mickey and Friends, get ready for a walk either through downtown Disney or the tram route itself to get yourself to the resort.
And it's not very magical, I will say.
No.
Just, it's kind of one of those things that starts off your day and it finishes your day, and that's the last thing you think about is this awful walk. Well, especially when you're used to having a tram, it's not fun.
I think the part that really hurts is when you've done 25,000 steps at the park in a day and then you have to walk back. That's when you feel it. When you're going in, you're pretty excited, so you're not thinking about it. But at the end of the night, let me tell you,
it's not fun.
It takes a toll. So
it can be hot and it can be challenging for people with any kind of a disability. They do sell like scooters and stuff to rent, but you still have to spiral around to go through security. It's not the most magical experience, but we're just letting you know what it is.
Now the other option is the Toy Story lot on Harbor on the other side of the resort. Now Toy Story is not a parking structure, it's a huge open flat lot in the sun. Used to have about 3 tram stops or bus stops because they're buses that take you to and from the resort. Now there's 1, so you can have a line at times if it's the weekend or if it's a crowded morning. You can have a line going in, and as well as at the end of the night, a big line getting back on the bus to get yourself back to that parking lot.
You almost certainly will have a wait to get back on the bus at the end of the night.
Right.
I've seen it where you've had to wait 45 minutes to get back to the Toy Story lot at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Just depends on when you leave. Sometimes, I think there was a day where we showed up and we parked at Toy Story, and it was a 45-minute wait for the next available bus. So just be advised, that can also be a long wait. You just kind of got to pick your poison when it comes to parking.
Yeah, that's exactly right. As far as pick your poison, it's like both of them have advantages and disadvantages right now, so you just have to kind of factor in what's best for you in your situation that you're dealing with when coming to the park that day. And as we said, Galactic Grill was where we were stopping. Got a cup of water. Cheers.
Cheers. We got our Darth by Chocolate. I loaded it in the backpack.
We'll show that to you later.
Oh yeah, but we figured we're gonna go get our loaded fries. So So this is something else we want to point out. The best part about having your Magic Key, one of the benefits that we've found, as long as you get your reservation, we're able to come, have dinner, maybe watch a little bit of a fireworks show if it's the weekend, maybe ride a ride and go home. And that is amazing. Winnie!
Look who we ran into. One of the perks of having a Magic Key, you get to see all the characters as much as possible. He's going to his picture spot.
His
Look at him.
Spot?
Yes.
Kind of, right?
Steal honey! And as we make our way through the park, this right here is the Magic Key exclusive popcorn bucket. I believe it comes with refills.
It is. You purchase it for $11 and then you get a $1.50 popcorn bucket refills, and it's good until November 10th of 2021.
There you go. And this is the popcorn stand right on the hub. There's Walt and Mickey right there in the castle. Oh, there's the other side. Yeah, it's got a lot of colors.
3 colors, I think. Pretty, huh? It's a really pretty bucket.
And over here at Indiana Jones, you know who lives here? It's Patrick. Bigora Patrick. Do you have your Magic Key? Can you hear me? Ah, Spencer, yes, good to see you. Fine Irish lad. I've got a Magic Key. It's a bit smaller than the ones that you have as humans, but I have a key to the kingdom, yes. I'm sure they gave you a key before anybody, right? Oh, yes, they took care of me early because I knew a man named Walt Disney who started a place called Disneyland a long time ago, 1955. Yes, Patrick, we are aware of the story, and we just wanted to make sure that you're enjoying the Magic Key, that it's working out for you. We are very happy with it. It's nice that you don't have to get a reservation, but we do, but we're coming as much as possible. Ah, 'tis a fine thing to see Irish lads like yourselves. All right, Patrick, we'll see you later, buddy. Hungry Bear Restaurant, Critter Country. One of our favorite perks of having the key again, or the pass, is being able to come for dinner.
It is honestly one of the best things.
It really
is.
is.
The fact that we can come for dinner, come and go on a ride.
Yeah.
Now, of course, that's made a little difficult sometimes with the reservation systems. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But just being able to be here for dinner is fantastic.
Especially if you're lucky enough like us to live in close proximity.
Yeah.
It's very nice to have that luxury.
Oh, we're so happy. And what do we get here at Hungry Bear, Spencer? That's our favorite.
Loaded fries, Dad?
Loaded fries, Dad.
Nice. Oh yeah, there they are, the loaded fries. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Magic Key discount. Oh yeah.
And getting that AP Magic Key discount.
Because that is the best way to enjoy your vittles.
We are definitely creatures of habit, and we got to go to our favorite spot at the Hungry Bear. We always come out to the patio
Back
here.
patio.
The back patio feels like home, doesn't it?
It's a good place to come hang at the Hungry Bear. There's the spread. Loaded onion rings, loaded fries, and a barbecue chicken salad.
Ooh, baby.
And we got our Dream Key 15% off our food at most locations. Sometimes some of the carts you don't get it, but
yeah, I think not at carts or stands, but for the most part, if it's like, you know, a pretty big food location, you get 15%. We also get a discount on merchandise too, which we have well put to use.
yes.
I mean, so if we're ever getting the loaded fries and onion rings, we get ourselves the barbecue chicken salad to share. It's just a little portion, but at least we get some greens and some lean protein in there. It's really delicious. You honestly, I don't even use the dressing most of the time.
Because it's got the barbecue sauce on the chicken already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the Columbia.
And the starboard forecastle cannon is prepared to fire a warning shot. Any curious pirates hiding near the shore, we know we are well armed. Those of you around the cannon best be stepping back, way back. For the cannon should be a right now, and the gunner's aim be a right forward.
That's my favorite
Be
part.
ready to fire one. Fire one!
We've already dug in quite a bit into these loaded fries, but there's a reason why.
Oh, they're so good.
They are very good. Look at those bacon bits today, huh?
It's like actual bacon. Normally they're like the crumbled bacon.
This is actual.
Today it's very bacony.
Yeah.
It's that cheese sauce though. There did used to be some sort of a green onion sauce on there. I don't care that it's not there, because as long as you have the fries and the green onions chopped up,
Yeah.
and that cheese sauce,
Yeah.
That's like the basics. That's all. Basic structure of deliciousness. That's all I needed.
You should call them bacon fries, like bacon fries.
So good.
All right, it is that time where we have procured the treat from Galactic Grill. We saved it until now.
Oh,
There it is.
so good. So it's got like a ganache, a mousse, a chocolate like Oreo cookie crumble, and then red velvet cake.
Oh,
and
boy.
Of course, who gets the Darth?
I do.
You always get the Darth.
Yes, I
It's
get
just
the
how it
Darth,
goes.
the Darth helmet.
It's just the rules of
That's the rules of play.
It's the rules of play.
It
It
is.
just has to apply. Here you go.
Sorry, Darth. It's like dark chocolate, by the way.
It's good.
Dark side, dark chocolate.
Okay, but he who gets the Darth helmet does not get the first bite. And that means I get the first bite. So you can see the efficiency of my scooping.
Oh, DBC.
Look at that. Got some of everything. Barely any of the red velvet, but I still think we got every layer there. Every layer is represented. All right, it is time. Maybe we should have bought one for each.
You're not sharing now. That is very Darth Vader of you. He wouldn't share. It's very Sith.
The Sith only deal in absolutes.
Oh boy.
And it's
you're-
an absolute that I'm getting all of this.
It's absolutely divine. My turn for a little DBC.
DBC.
Wow.
Isn't it amazing?
It's probably the most chocolatey thing you can get
Yeah.
at Disneyland. I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Call it like it is. And how good is it with coffee?
With coffee,
Oof.
let me tell you.
Primo. It's so good with
Divine.
coffee. Darth with coffee?
Darth with coffee.
That's what
Da,
we're calling
da, 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 da.
it. Darth with coffee.
As we leave Hungry Bear Restaurant,
Trying to be the train?
I'm trying to be the train. So it's probably a good time to mention, probably one of the main concerns that I had about the Magic Key, and a lot of you had, was this new reservation system.
Yeah, I have to say, when we first heard about the Magic Key program, and we did a live stream when we were in Vegas, Spencer was like, I don't know about the reservation system, it's gonna give you a headache, Katie. You were so advocating for
I was
me.
very worried about it, to be fair, and I think a lot of you guys were, having annual passes for years, being able to come and go as you please with
Right,
a
yeah.
signature or signature plus.
And I kept saying, oh no, it's not gonna be a big deal. At least we don't have to buy tickets anymore, trust me.
I was very cynical, and basically I said, you know what, I'll wait and see, but I was preparing myself mentally for what we were gonna go through.
Right,
You know what I
and
mean?
I have to say, I was wrong. You were right, 100%.
Well,
I
have to say it was a little bit of both, because
Yeah.
I think I was right in one way and you were right in one way, because we have been able to get a lot of reservations.
Yes, yes.
So with that said, you were right. It hasn't been easy because you're the one who does all the planning and gets these
Right.
reservations.
Right.
The weekends, though, have been a lot tougher, I think, to get reservations. I don't know
Yeah,
if you guys know this, but it has been very difficult to get the weekends. You got to get them a couple weeks out.
So we're gonna just tell you from the most honest place.
Yeah.
It's been good and it's been bad. Now, the good
Yeah.
part, yes, we don't have to buy tickets. It's been fantastic not buying tickets. We've already got
Yeah.
our value worth.
Better on the wallet.
100%.
That I can tell
We
you.
definitely have already paid for our pass with how many visits we've made.
Absolutely.
Now we're fortunate enough to be locals, like we live here, so it's a little bit different.
And we live
Now,
close by.
Yes, if I didn't live close by and I could only come on the weekends, and we do have friends that are in that situation where they live out of state or they live up north, and they're
Even
only,
an hour or two away.
Right, and they're only able to come on the weekends.
Yeah.
They've not been able to get reservations. You do have to look out really far in advance, be
Right.
very diligent about your planning. Now, the other thing that we do want to talk about is, let's just say you booked it for a Thursday, you're planning on coming at 6 o'clock at night, you woke up with a screaming headache,
Right.
you don't feel good, and it hasn't gotten any better by 5 o'clock when you know you need to leave. You're not able to cancel that reservation. You will get, like, dinged, I guess you could say. Now, it adds up after so long. I don't know the official rules. Again, that's why we're linking the link for Disneyland's official site
Yeah.
in our description so you can read it. what the system is, but
there's a bit of a penalty involved.
yeah, you do have to go and scan in.
Yeah, after a couple of days, I'm not sure how many days it was. I had heard 3 days, and
Yeah,
there's a
3
penalty.
times. Yeah.
They block you out from making a reservation for a certain amount of time. I'm not going to be specific because I don't know the exact.
Again, we linked it below, so you
Yeah.
can really look at it.
So that part, I think it's a little bit harsh, in my opinion, because of what you said. If you're not feeling good at the last minute,
Yeah.
or maybe you had an emergency, or
I
you
mean,
had
I actually did have that
something
situation happen where I was supposed to go. I woke up with a bad migraine headache. I
Yeah.
am prone to migraines.
Yeah.
And I had to figure it out, and I actually had to drive down here, park, walk. Oh no, sorry, I took the bus from Toy Story, walked down here. The other thing we do want to point out with the reservation system that has been a good thing is, let's just say I could only get a reservation for DCA, but I did want to come to Disneyland.
Yeah.
As long as you show up after 1 o'clock, you don't even have to go and scan in over at DCA. You can just, after 1 o'clock, come over to Disneyland. Now
Right.
that is different over in Walt Disney World. You do kind of have to scan into.
But we're talking
that part.
specifically about the West Coast here in
Yeah.
the Magic Key.
So
We're
we
not
just
talking
wanna
about the
make
Credit
sure-
Key.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that you understand, though, it's not like Walt Disney World where you have to scan in at the park you made a reservation
Right.
for. As long as it's after 1 o'clock, you're good to go.
Yeah. So upon final review of this, you know, like you said, I feel like we were both kind of right as far as it's difficult. It's a little harsh as far as the penalties go. And it's hard
For
to
good
get
reason,
and it's hard to
though,
get the
you know?
weekend. Like if you work 9 to 5 in the midweek, you know, you got to plan pretty far ahead. We're in a special situation where we come a lot during the midweek, so we've been lucky enough to get reservations sometimes the day before.
Yeah, we've gotten
so-
lucky, and every once in a while you could get it the night before.
Yeah.
Because there are some days that I didn't have it planned, and I'm like, oh, we needed to go, and you
Yeah.
know, so you really just have to be diligent. And I hope, and I'll be honest with you, I really hope in the future they get rid of the reservation system.
Me too.
I don't foresee it happening that way, but it would be amazing for us if they got, because that's the thing that we loved so much about being annual pass holders before.
The spontaneity of it all and the ability to go, you know what, and even if you live an hour away, even when I lived an hour and a half away, it was like, you know what, I'm going to run down there. If traffic's not too bad, I'm going to go, you know, hit Disneyland.
Now keep in mind, again, we're coming from a place of already being thankful enough that we live so close,
Oh, yeah.
and that we don't have to buy tickets anymore.
Yeah.
We're just telling you the facts that we've observed, and we're
After
just being
having it-
truthful with you.
After having it for a month or so and kind of living it, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Is there room for improvement? Yes. Is the parking situation a little difficult? Yes. Not having trams? Difficult.
Yes.
For everybody. And so, you know, just keep that stuff in mind when you come down here with your Magic Key. Because I've talked to some people who said, yeah, I got my Magic Key. I'm able to just, you know, go down there. They hadn't been yet. And they were like saying, oh yeah, it's really cool. So we'll be able to just go down there and,
Right.
you know, grab a drink at DCA and maybe go right on Pirates. And I said, well,
You got to make a reservation.
it's a little more difficult than
Yeah.
that. So that's what we've experienced so far.
So just bear in mind, the
Yeah.
reservation system requires a good amount of planning.
Yes. So with all that said, we're gonna move on to enjoying our Magic Key. We're gonna head over to Haunted Mansion for the lighting ceremony that starts
Yes.
at 7:30 of, you know, the candles and all the lighting that is
It's going to be awesome.
Haunted Mansion Holiday. So let's get over there. It's right over yonder. So we're gonna head over there now.
Let's go.
All right, we're about to see the lighting ceremony for Haunted Mansion Holiday. We haven't seen this in a long time. It's gonna be really cool.
About 30 seconds.
30 seconds away. Now the train's excited too. We'll see all the candles, the Jack Scarecrow, everything will light up. Should be awesome.
Welcome to our Haunted Mansion holiday. Every night, when the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. But tonight, in honor of the arrival of Sandy Claus, they have gathered for a Ghoultide celebration that they hope will raise your spirits. You're all invited as they cast their eerie glow upon the mansion to light the way for Sandy Claus. Join us and scream along.
Yeah.
Frightfully good evening. Scary Christmas to all, and to all, good night.
All right, on our way back over to the hub, we stopped over in Fantasy Fair because we also wanted to talk about some of the other incentives you get with the Magic Key, one being the Magic Key Lounge in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, right now it's open from 12 to 6 p.m. every day. You just have to show your Magic Key, they scan you in, and you get to go in there. You could have a couple of photo ops, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, if you're lucky, you get Mickey or Minnie in there to take a photo with, which is awesome.
There's seating, there's charging stations for your devices. They show some of the merch that you can purchase that involves Magic Key. You can get some of that stuff in other locations, but it's kind of a cool place that you can just dip in real quick and, you know, check it out. There's also Mad Hatter where you can get a hat stitched with the little Magic Key on it. That's pretty cool.
It's a little embroidery.
Yeah.
You could do a hat. I've heard of some other people, and I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard of some people, as long as it's new with tags on, they were able to actually get like a Spirit jersey with it put on there. So I don't know for sure, you would have to ask. But yeah, something pretty cool, some extra perks that we like.
There's also a Magic Key ornament that you could get in the Christmas shop right behind the castle. I forget what that shop's called now.
The old Christmas shop.
Right? Is that what it is?
We're gonna go try and get over there and see if it's still there. If it is,
it's really cool.
It's not an official Magic Key thing, but hey, it's a big key and it's pretty cool.
It is.
Something to hang on your tree if you celebrate. And you know, remember, you're a Magic Key holder.
That's right. So right over here next to the castle, in this Castle Holiday Shop.
The old holiday shop. The old Christmas shop.
This is where they've got the Magic Key ornament. Hopefully they still have it. Along the wall to the right when you walk in, amongst the ornaments. There it is. Now Katie is insistent that this is not a Magic Key, but it's a key to the kingdom, and I think...
Well, they've had this prior to Magic Key passes. But I just want you to know that it's not an official thing from Disney that this is a Magic Key. But you can pretend, and I see where you're going with it. It's awesome. It's so cool.
It's the closest thing.
$19.99 before your discount, so that's a good deal.
It's really cool.
It is so cool. That's a way to celebrate your Magic Key, right?
So one of the perks of having a Magic Key is getting to go on some of your favorite attractions, of which we're going to do right now, Snow White's Enchanted Wish. Katie's already got her mask on because it's an indoor attraction. I've got mine ready to go. And it's just, you know, nice to be able to hop on to some of your favorite stuff, and this ride is one of the best. So
it really is. It's so good. I'm so ready.
Once upon a time, a kind and lovely princess named Snow White had a wish to have a Magic Key.
I love a Magic Key.
She got her wish.
I did. I'm happy we have Magic Keys.
It's pretty awesome.
Overall, how would you say? Are you happy you got a Magic Key? Would you say it's worth it?
I would. I actually would. I think a lot of my fears weren't as realized as I thought they would be. The reservation system, while still a little bit problematic, is not as bad as I foresaw.
Yeah, definitely. As long as you really just plan ahead and be vigilant with your plans.
Right.
It does take away the spontaneity, unfortunately, but you have to ask yourself, is it spontaneity or being able to not pay for every single visit and doing all this?
It's worth it for that reason, not having to pay all that money all the time.
Very true.
Speaking of money, look at all the money in there.
I know.
There's like dollar bills and everything. Of which all goes to charity, children's charities. Katie, it's almost like getting a key to Snow White's house. Right? Yeah. We get to go inside with our Magic Key. All right, I'm gonna use my key. Oh yeah, it works. Left the laundry up, Katie. Snow white, I presume. Hello, fellas.
In this disguise, I'll fool them all.
All right, got quite a moon out tonight as we pass by SBC in all her lighted glory. All right, well that is going to wrap it up from Disneyland, our Magic Key review. So far,
yes, things could change.
Yeah.
I think we definitely, I hope actually that we gave you some insight in case you're thinking about buying a key. Things to just think about, be aware of. We do want our trams back. Please, Disneyland, bring our trams back.
We need the trams.
We got the keys, now we want the trams.
Yeah.
You know, but we're just so thankful that we have Magic Keys.
Yeah.
We're very happy. Overall, I'd say it's definitely worth it if you come. You just have to do the math.
Yeah, overall, it's a good thing.
Yeah, you really do just have to do the math and see what the price breakdown for about how many times you think you're going to come.
For what level that you want to purchase, or if you have one and you haven't used it yet. Hopefully this would give you some insight as to how it is, the climate, what you're going to experience, and how it is to navigate the park with the key. And if you guys liked that video and you found it informative, make sure to give us a thumbs up.
And please make sure to subscribe to our channel.
And we will see you next time on Best Life and beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.